Do you know about the bombing that took place at an industrial complex 18 years ago?
Yeah, of course I do!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reacting to My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 1. Just watched that movie last night, and it was pretty good. David Shield, it was really touching that he made that thing for All Might, because All Might's power was diminishing, so he went through all of that for All Might.
I had to for All Might.
It was for All Might. It was pretty touching, but he had gotten stabbed in the back by his assistant who, hired real villains. They weren't supposed to be real villains.
Come on, kill me, I'm here! Come on, do it now, kill me!
But they were real villains, and frickin' villain that he hired was working with frickin' All for One. So it's just a crazy situation, but the movie was really good. I really enjoyed it. And I also really enjoyed Season 3. Probably my favorite season. Actually, definitely my favorite season. And I'm wondering if this season, if Season 4 will one-up Season 3. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I would like this to just keep getting better because Season 3 is freaking sick, all right? So, what's gonna happen in this season? Maybe we're gonna, I don't know, focus more on the villains. Like, there's new villains now. Like, there's that guy with the bird mask. We figured out what Toga's quirk was. She had transformed herself into the girl from Shiketsu. Who's the actual girl from Shiketsu? Like, where is she at? We learned a little bit more about Twice. So, I wanna keep learning more about these villains. So, I'm excited to get into this season, and also the big three. I want to see what those other two can do, and I want to still know more about what's his name, Mirio. What is it? Starts with an M, right? But he looks like All Might. I still want to know, is he related to All Might? He looks way too much like him, and no one has acknowledged that in the show yet. I don't know, but I'm ready to get into this. But before I do, consider giving the video a like, subscribing to the channel if you're new here, and commenting so that you can tell me your thoughts, because I really want to know. Let's go.
Young man, you too can become a hero. It is this cultivated power that allows me to save those who are.
And it was so cool to see in the movie them fighting together. Freaking needed that, man. That was such a freaking amazing episode.
United
States of Slash! Stuff was sick.
His meteoric rise continued after he returned to Japan until he became known as
Dude, I need to see more young Mike.
No, stop!
Now come on, give us a smile.
Let's do this.
Well, look who's here. Hey, Tane.
He's been assessing the next generation of UA students, hoping he can find a successor among them. And considering how he phrased his message, I believe he's already selected one.
I'm gonna be pissed if the media freaking fix things up.
We'll get you access to the school. And in return,
I'll provide your paper with an exclusive scoop. For a substantial fee, of course.
I don't know about this guy.
If she wants to write an article about my sticky balls, I'll give her an all-access pass! I'll let her...
I expect you.
Really, nigga? So not a woman.
Sticky balls.
Having breakfast. No need to be so formal. Just pretend that I'm not here.
He doesn't
tell this reporter is up to something.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel criminal, though. I'll leave him to it for now.
Man, it's gonna be easy for him to figure it out, too. Like, that is Deku. Even the cat doesn't like him.
you've got permission to talk to the class.
That must mean something.
Plan when you get there.
I think I've got a good idea who it could be. It's simple, really.
You just look at the quirk.
Katsuki Bakugo's abilities are certainly on par with those of pro heroes, but in middle school he declared he would surpass All Might. It makes it difficult to imagine him as the successor. I trust my instincts. They've gotten me many scoops. I think it's Izuku Midoriya.
Too easy. Well, now that this guy has found out, what is that gonna mean?
What have you been up to out in this rain?
I'm guessing that this season, this is when everybody's gonna freaking know.
It's such a tragedy that you retired.
Are you hungry? Here, take some meat buns.
And now he gets to wear clothes that fit, I guess.
Wow, thanks.
Something smells good.
Yeah, they're meat buns. Do you
There's been a lot of food in this episode. I'm gonna have to eat after this.
Do you know about the bombing that took place at an industrial complex 18 years ago?
Yeah, of course I do.
All Might saved my father's life.
Hmm.
I turned my camera on without thinking, and the picture I took ended up in the paper.
Oh,
It
wow.
seemed like a miracle my father was rescued. It's your turn.
What, a picture? But I don't see a camera. And how'd you print it anyway?
It turns out my quirk is a pretty handy one to
Oh,
have
he has
when you
a-
work in journalism.
Oh,
So cool.
that's why he was able to take a picture in that moment.
I can produce them everywhere.
All right, well, he was
Freelance
literally
journalist
made
Todoroki.
for this
His
job.
quirk, whole body lens. He can sprout lenses anywhere on his body. He can even print pics from his chest.
That's
No wonder he
ridiculous.
ends up with so many scoops.
And after you enrolled at UA High, at the same time he became a teacher here.
He's
I
figured
visited
it out.
Pussycat's agency. I believe you are All Might's successor. What do you think about that?
Oh, well,
What is he gonna say?
The thing is,
You can't lie, can you? That's good. After all, heroes speak the truth.
Hey everyone.
Can't tell if this
dinner's
guy's
ready.
good or
Time to
not.
eat.
Gather together quickly.
I feel like people would pay a lot of money for that information that he's figured out.
I just had to know that there's still light in this world.
Mr. Tokuda.
I feel better after our conversation here. And now I can encourage others. I won't be lying when I write that there's still hope in the world, even if All Might has retired. I'm sorry if I caused you any stress, but thank you.
Sure.
Well, like it.
One more thing.
That's weird.
I'm gonna cherish this picture. I'll keep it under wraps until later, when I publish my book about you.
Oh
I
wow.
think I even settled on a good title. When the new symbol of peace was young.
By the way, what was that reporter talking to you about just now?
Well, he was asking me.
Something smells super good.
Oh yeah, I forgot he
brought
had
by some
food.
snacks for everyone earlier.
You guys! Oh my god, it's a yummy surprise!
Awesome.
Awesome.
Did you find out who All Might's successor's gonna be?
What's he gonna say here?
Apologies. It turns out I jumped to the wrong conclusions.
Oh.
So it was a waste of time then? Do you have any idea how much begging I had to do to get permission for you to go on
I'm very
campus?
sorry about it, Chief. I know this doesn't make up for it, but I didn't come back empty-handed. See? Here's All Might buying and eating a meat bun.
A candy! So cute! Well done! I never doubted you! You always pull through!
Much obliged.
All right.
Sorry about that. All Might, a summer cold. Better not get me sick.
Oh, wouldn't dream of it.
Maybe he is good.
I'll be fine.
Unless he didn't want to give that information to the media and he wanted to give it to freaking the League of Villains or something. I don't know, man. I don't completely trust him yet. Who is this horn girl gonna be? Now she's in the ending thing? She gonna be a big deal? But yeah, I mean, that media guy, he was pretty smart. He really figured everything out. Like, he was spot on about everything.
The vague sense of unease from All Might's retirement grew stronger. Soon, it would manifest in ways we couldn't imagine, and become something truly terrifying.
What's that? Terrifying. What are these villains gonna be planning next? Man, I can't wait to get into this, man. But yeah, not a lot happened in this episode. It was really just that guy trying to figure out who the successor was. But yeah, he was just freaking spot on about every freaking detail. And his quirk was kind of cool. I mean, he was kind of meant to be in journalism. If he wasn't doing journalism, then I don't know, like, what he would be doing, you know what I mean? Freaking have any lens and then he could print the thing. Like, that's just perfect. But yeah, there's not too much else to say about this episode, so I think that's gonna do it for the reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.